You both doing good today?
Oh,
Doing very well.
yeah.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
high expectations is why we're talking. So, first question will go to Allie. Not only do you star in the film, you also do a music video for High Expectations. Did you know outright that you were going to have the single beyond acting in the film?
I did. So actually, when I first did my audition and they sent me, the script, they sent me this, and I heard it, and I loved it. It moved me, and it moved me to tears, and I love that I was able to record it in both English and Spanish. I mean, couldn't have asked for more, singing and acting.
Yeah, double threat, triple threat when we factor in your dancing and all that. But
Thank you.
Taylor, first question I have before I ask you a real question, is it Taylor or Taylor? Because I never want to say the name wrong of the person I'm speaking with.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, thank you. It's Taylor. Yeah.
Well, Taylor, did you know Allie in any sense before working on this film?
No, we hadn't met yet. I think we have mutual friends.
Yeah.
And just being in LA, running different circles, it is a small world, I find.
It is.
But I think our first meeting was over Zoom. We did a little bit of scene work, and then we went out to Atlanta and just rehearsed and did everything there.
And it seems like Atlanta, more movies and TV shows are being filmed there than collectively anywhere else on the planet these days. Taylor, notice I didn't say Taylor. What's your background with soccer before you landed this role?
I played competitively growing up, but then I stopped probably around high school as I started acting full time. And I haven't played much. I played with friends if we're at the beach or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we did a screen test with other actors. There were a couple of us there for the roles and for the role of the brother. And then we had a few months before the production started filming. And so I immediately called up all my buddies who had played college soccer. And I was like, hey, anytime I can steal you guys to go meet up at the field for a few months, we would go down and practice and just kind of get that familiarity back and that touch. And it was so fun getting out there because I also got to play a lot with the guys who were in the film playing my teammates who were ex-pros and college players.
Cool. Allie, same question at you. What's your background with soccer?
I don't have any background. There is none. But now I was in a film about soccer, so.
Well, I would guess, being in one of the biggest singing groups of all time, that you sang the national anthem at a soccer game in some stadium somewhere in the world.
Did I? Is that what you're saying?
I'd imagine that you would have at some point.
I know. Probably somewhere down the line. That's, another added point there.
And did you go to any soccer games or do any research for this role?
Hold on. Actually, kind of anyways. So before days, it was days before, days after my audition, days before or days after my audition, I coincidentally sang at a soccer game.
There you go.
I know. Yeah, it was are you serious? And I remember I was like, I want to get this. I want to get this. This is.
When somebody's done as many gigs as you have in as many countries as you have, I'm sure there's days when you performed in 2 countries the same day. So it's no fault to you. Now, Taylor, correct that time. Did you know Kelsey Grammer before this role in any capacity, or you just watched Cheers and Frasier?
Yeah, again, it's that small world in LA. I know some of his children, some of his daughters, but I had never met him before. One of his daughters is another actress, and I hadn't worked with Kelsey before, but again, had a handful of people who had worked on shows with him that I had worked with, and so it was that 1 degree of separation sort of thing.
Same question at you, Allie. Did you know Kelsey?
Oh no, I I would have loved to, but you know, meeting him on the film, it was a delight. He's a delight, a movie star. Um, uh, couldn't be kinder and more just loving and gracious. I love Mr. Grammer. I adore him, and just so thankful to have been part of this with him.
Cool. Yeah, it shows on screen that the cast looks like they got along, even if on screen, maybe in the script, not everyone got along every time. Taylor, I'm going to ask you this. We'll throw it to Allie, and then you're both free from media obligations for the day. And that's, are you allowed to say what's next? Because sometimes you're under that deadline.com or Hollywood Reporter embargo, and all you can say is, big things are happening. Stay tuned. Are you allowed to say what's next and what's coming up besides high expectations?
That's me.
You can say some stuff, right? You can. There's always, like you said, you know how it goes. There's certain things that you can't talk about, but
sure.
The ones you can. I have a movie coming out in July called The Wheel, and then I'm going to shoot another film that can't talk about as much.
Taylor,
Man's booking. Now, Allie, in your case, actress, world-renowned singer, are you allowed to say what's next?
Oh, well, there's something happening on Friday, and I'm so excited, and there's so much more that I can't talk about yet, but I am just over the moon.
Well, I'm glad to hear that the work is not stopping for either of you anytime soon. Congratulations on this movie coming out. Allie, hopefully we'll see you at another soccer game doing the national anthem.
Yeah.
Taylor, hopefully the world pronounces your name correctly, more so in the future. But thank you both for your time, and just keep up all the greatness.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Paltrocast.